can go now.
I'm not saying a word. It's the 16th. It's a special day, the 16th.
I was just about to say something that would just make you all get pissed off. So Gravy said
Okay.
the question.
16th of September, 1975, New Guinea became independent.
And so what? Well, on that date, 16th of September 1975, when Papua New Guinea became independent from Australia, Yahweh here was 31.68 years old. 3168, we all know, is Lord Jesus Christ in Greek gematria. 33 years later, which is the age that he was when he went to the cross, he applied for a passport in 2008, and it was granted to him, much to his surprise, on the 16th of September 2008. It was October 12th, 2008 that we went to New Guinea and introduced the cure for AIDS, malaria, TB and all those bloodborne diseases. Okay, moving right along to today, 16th of September 2010. It was a rather special day. It started out...
Went into a shop.
Oh, no, we're going to start up before then. Oh, all right, we'll forget that bit that actually led us there. But we went into a shop today, or rather I went into the shop to pick up a pass. And the last thing he says to me before I get out of the car is, ask them if they want to lease the business. So I walk in and I say, so, do you want to lease the business? To the woman behind the counter. And that started a conversation, talking about business. And it was taking so long, Yahweh sitting in the vehicle thinking she must have launched, not wanting to miss out anything about him, because as we know, it's all about him. He came into the shop and we were actually talking about business, not him. However, the conversation soon turned to the Great Pyramid. As it turns out, the woman behind the counter is all into the Great Pyramid, so much so that she's actually built herself a golden pyramid, not knowing why.
She didn't know anything about the Great Pyramid.
No, she didn't know anything.
She just built a pyramid.
Yes. But she kept getting all this information about pyramid. So he started launching, of course, about mathematics and measurements and the dates and lunation zero and all that kind of thing. She was fascinated. She also understood mathematics very quickly. Being a very spiritual woman, surrounded by a group of spiritual people where they keep to themselves because they're actually rejected by the rest of society because of what it is that they pick up from the spiritual world, we launched even further and told her all about who he is. The Lord Jesus Christ returned. Wow! She was kind of blown away by that because she told us that a circle of her friends and herself had been getting information from the supernatural world where they were actually seeing the Lord Jesus Christ around them wherever they went. And they had known themselves and said to us that you moved into the area. It must have been about, what, 6 weeks ago? Because we've known for that period of time that the Lord Jesus Christ has moved into this area. And it was actually 8 weeks ago, but that's about 6 weeks. It's good enough, close enough. And she had no problem at all receiving all the news that we had to share with her. And, of course, the bottom line is that she is God too, so are all of you. So he comes here to expose everything and to reveal all and to work it all out for us because we're not smart enough to do it for ourselves.
What she's seeing is Michael the Archangel.
Yes. Yeah, Michael has a habit of appearing all over the place and he can do that. But anyway, isn't that marvellous? So, they knew that the Lord Jesus Christ had moved into this area. And they knew, when I said, well, this is the holy city, this whole area is being declared as the holy city, New Jerusalem. Well, they knew that the area was special. And so that kind of made our day. We spent a great deal of time with them and had their phone number and all the rest of it. And it was marvellous. Jeremy, what are you going on about there in there? Okay, so that was our day, 16th of September 2010, rather special day. And I wanted to talk about the new people that have come into the Brian is Yahweh site, which belongs to Chris from Utah. Wanted to thank you all for your support, Yahweh Day, all the wonderful things you've been doing, the videos and the best wishes and the communication between yourselves, and say hello to all of you new people. I think there's Shirley Kay, I've communicated with you. But to explain, we're not spending a great deal of time on the site. responding or even looking or reading at emails that are coming in, just the odd one here and there, it's because our time throughout the days are occupied in preparations and things, and we are busy. And also that time has really passed. We're into that period of time now. It's the reaping of the angels from last Saturday being 9/11 and 2012 years from when Yahweh was conceived first time around. And so it's the unfolding, continuing of the revelation, all things evil, as well as the Christ and his family here on the earth, and the gathering of the saints together through the website and physically in the presence of the Lord, those that make their way here to find us.
Now we'll give you a link which Jerry found, and it is the entire story really of the evil that stems from the Catholic Church with the Jesuits and the Kazarjas and the Freemasons and how it all fits together. It is the most extraordinary
It's a chronicle,
expose.
yeah.
It's really quite unbelievable how they've done it.
Through Wiki Company.
So we'll put the link up.
Yes. And the other thing I wanted to say, because sitting in the background is another painting that I did. Again, all part of the journey, finding Yahweh. This one was about 4 months before I actually found him, and in my soul was a lightness of spirit and an excitement and anticipation. And I called it Spring is in the Air, and it was a fun thing. This is oils. I mixed the green colour of the background myself. Again, everything is edged with gold because he is the real gold, 197, the atomic weight of gold. But it was always about finding him. He was the gold mine, the real deal. So yeah, there's another page. Spring is in the air. Yeah, it was excitement. And then it was 4 months later that I found you. Isn't that exciting? They're all around us now. Can't escape the journey. And anything else that we had to share?
Well, I just think, you know, these people that in this area that are experiencing these spiritual things, it's all prophecy.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful thing to witness.
Yes.
It's unstoppable.
Joel, the
No
prophet
matter
Joel.
what these Jesuits try to do, it's unstoppable.
In the last days I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Young men will dream dreams and old men will have visions, or vice versa, something like that. And he talks about his sons and his daughters prophesying. Well, these people are actually picking up from the angelic realm information that the angels are bombarding them with because they are open and they're very in tune. She also warned that she keeps seeing one that will come forward, a political figure up there in the pulpit. It must be the one, the Maitreya, I would say, their dude, false antichrist, who will be presented to the world as the teacher and the master, and he'll come forward with his bullshit, of course, and try to delude the world into believing that he is the Christ. No, it's she saw very clearly that that's coming up next. So there's a warning for you all. Be prepared. Those of you who know the truth will not be rattled by anything. And as you just...
She gave me the finger then.
No, it's a peace sign.
Oh, peace sign.
She's counting down. Now, honey, you want to say anything else?
Good night.
Good night, Dick.
Hasta la vista.
What was that TV show? We're laughing, wasn't it? Good night, Dick.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. What, Jeremy?
Can you talk about the numbers people might be seeing right now?
Oh yeah. Today, for example, you told us when you got back from your little night out at spending the night in Melbourne that everywhere you went, you was 111, 222, 333, 555, 888, where you pulled up beside the car. And it's happening more and more around the world. 1111 is very common, as has been for years actually. And of course that was Armistice Day. And I did happen to mention that in 1111, my father on Armistice Day had the day off. And one gestation period later, my sister was born. So this leaves no thought for the imagination there, what went on a particular day. Yeah, so the 111 number is very important, and of course the year of the Lord was 111. Pope Gregory altered time in 1582, adding 10 days. So therefore January the 11th become, or rather 111, January the 1st, if you like, the year of the Lord become January the 11th.
Yes.
That's why they actually changed it for that reason.
Again, it's the angelic realm manipulating, manoeuvring people, things and
everything.
events. They'll hold up signs in your faces, again, to alert you and to wake you up. So that's what it's all about. Be not surprised. actually expect it, and rejoice when these things become very obvious to you. And